go. I do look like a small child from Dance Mums. I would be but at the bottom of the pyramid with this. It's fine. I wasn't under the lights when I did my makeup this morning, so now I'm like, it's fine. It's fine, because I'm actually very excited to film this video. It is a assumptions video. I feel like this peaked about 6 months ago, but here I am. You can count on me for anything. It's missing trends and being like, hi, my turn now. 6 months too late. I'm not gonna ramble on too much because I feel like we know the premise of this video because it's been done too many times. I do want to say thank you very much for all the questions you guys popped in. I put this in at about 11 PM last night, which is, I should have maybe thought about that. So I've got ever so lovely questions. I've watched this video plenty of times on other people's channels, and it can sometimes be a bit self-indulgent and a little bit irritating if it's just someone reading out compliments for the full 27-minute 48-second video. So as much as all of those were lovely, and thank you so much to all of you, it was all very kind and thank you, but I don't want to sit and blow smoke up my arse. That's not character building. I want to be told that I hate being fat. That's a cue coming out. Woohoo! Woohoo! Let's get started. Okay. So the first question is, your style has gone from the 70s to the 90s in the last year, and I think I'd agree with that one. I feel like I've spoken about this a couple of times on haul videos, that I felt frustrated with myself that I was dressing more mature for my age, when in actuality I wanted to have fun with clothes and styles and trends again. So yeah, I do feel like I've kind of, I haven't even done it consciously. I have started moving away from wearing the 70s silhouettes and tones into a more like, what do you want me to say? Like, fucking look at that. But I haven't done it consciously. It kind of just like naturally progressed, and then I looked at my wardrobe and I was like, where's the sage? Where's the rust? But yeah, I feel like I'm having a bit more fun with my style now, and that makes me happy. And especially now, if I can do something little, like get dressed in a fun little happy outfit, fuck it. Sorry if you guys like my 70s style, because I know that was a description a lot of people used, and they were like, this is Fran, she has 70s style, and I'm like, in my bright yellow night jumper though. Not true now. So someone said, you feel awkward sharing workout info because you'll be classed as not being proud of your size. If I could insert the multiple times I've spoken about this on camera and then panicked and deleted it. Yes, 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 yes. I put on my stories prior to getting a PT, which unfortunately I now cannot work out with Paige, but prior to having a PT I asked online whether if anyone recommended any female PTs in Manchester, and it was the first time I'd ever really spoken about exercise online, and within minutes so you hate yourself then? So you're telling me that I need to work out because you need to work out, so that means you hate being fat, that means you hate your body, right? A lot of the DMs I received were of that caliber, and I won't lie, it made me feel really shit, because one, I'd never want anyone to feel like that, and two, that's not the case tenfold.
Editing me here, heya. I didn't add in the video that it actually got to the point that I had to ask my PT to not post any clips of me whatsoever, and I had to disclose that I wouldn't be telling anyone that I was PTing to begin with, because I felt an enormous amount of guilt that people felt that way about me getting a PT. So yeah, I had to ask her to not put anything at all of me on her socials. God forbid anyone found out who my PT was. That's how bad it got. Okay, bye.
One of my closest confidants, and actually my manager, Elle, articulated it wonderfully when I confided in her about it. It's not about hating yourself and that's why you want to work out and exercise. It's because you love yourself that much, you want to take care of your body, and it's not about weight loss. It's about nourishing and looking after your body, and hearing that phrase, it's like ingrained into my soul tenfold. Me working out is not about wanting to wake up one day and be a size 8, because that's never going to fucking happen, ever. Me working out is to lead a happier, healthier, longer life, because I wasn't looking after myself prior to getting a PT. I can put that out there. I had a massive anxiety towards going to the gym and working out, and that's why I got a PT. Nothing to do with weight loss, because I want to look after myself, not in a weight spectrum, but in just knowing I've looked after myself. Weirdly enough, the next question after that kindly articulated assumption is, you hate being fat. That's why I've just said everything I have just done. You will... Shit like that is on them. That's not on you. This is them projecting something that they're dealing with themselves. That ain't nothing to do with me. That's on you that you felt the need to do that. We're good. One thing I've learned recently about questions of that caliber and the subject matter of that, that's something that this person is dealing with, and obviously has a complex and has very high up in their psyche. So they've put that onto me, thinking that I have the exact same morals and values as them. You can't win. Next, you rarely feel jealous for Sam. No, not really. I can't go into it. There was one with like a work colleague that I just felt like was stepping over some lines, and then we saw each other in M&S, and I felt like my body told her exactly. Didn't say anything. I let my body do the talking. Sam's gonna be so mad at me. But apart from that one situation, no. We got it locked down. We're good. The next question is also about Sam. You don't share your relationship. You don't share your relationship online. Facts. I'm more than happy to speak about him. I know my YouTube videos, I've just been talking about something completely different, and then I'll just say how much I love my boyfriend for like strong 2 minutes, and people will be like, this was a PLT haul. Yeah, I'm more than happy to tell the world how much I love Sam, but I kind of have barriers, and that's about it. I don't really want to plaster Sam online, whether that be stories or YouTube videos. Sam is the last person in the world that would ever do a fucking boyfriend tag, and that's fine, because Sam didn't sign up for this. I did. Sam lives a very private life, and honestly I wouldn't want that any other way, because I feel like that gives me a lot of separation between online life and real life, because I know that when I put my phone down, there is no, this is a real life human being with feelings and goings on that put on Instagram stories. Weird. Which actually, there's a question about that. You don't spend, I'm just reading. For being a blogger, you don't spend that much time on your phone. I'd like to think so. Like I said, I like to have a bit of separation towards being online and living a life online and living a real life human life with trials and tribulations. Yeah, I've caused that separation purposefully, and I feel like it's very good for my mental health. I know at this point when to put my phone down. I know the triggers within a day. Like even in my last vlog where there's something just not right, and turning my phone off, putting it in my drawer in my kitchen, and then starting again tomorrow. Stellar, beautiful. It's kind of been the case for the past year and a half. I've been slowly drip feeding it into my life, and I can definitely say it makes me a happy, more rounded, wholer human. Next, your apartment is giant. That's my assumption. No, apartment is not giant in the slightest. It's a very normal sized flat. I feel like when it comes to Manchester flats, you can either have space or you can have character, and we chose character. I say looking around my tinsy bedroom, and we went with character, and I would continue choosing character with just a bit more storage. Next question. You build others up but have a hard time believing compliments about yourself. I was having a think about this last night when I saw the question, and I think that may be true, and I will tell you for why. Compliments wise, the way I get compliments in my life are either very kind DMs or comments. That's like, as my job, that's probably my main source of compliments in my life. How can I describe this? I think because a lot of my compliments on comments are from other people in the same line of work, so like other bloggers and people in the industry, compliments on comments don't always feel 100% genuine, because there's this whole idea that people are commenting to either get traffic to their page or in hopes that you'll comment on their page and up their engagement rate. So like compliments that may to like a normal human being be like, oh, that blogger loves that person's smile, but like it may be because they just want to drive engagement, which is actually quite dark and kind of sad, and it can make your little brain go, what are people's ulterior motives when something looks quite just kind? So yeah, in that aspect I think I struggle believing compliments in that behalf. But when it's like you guys and you're sending me a DM or like a comments from you guys and DMs from you guys set my little soul on fire. I'm like flying to the fucking moon, like gassed up by you guys. Like all the gas is just like that lad that farts in that film that goes to the moon because he farts. That's a loose interpretation of the film. It's got Ron Weasley in. Anyway, yeah, that's me. Like all your compliments are gassing me up and then I fart my way to the moon. Okay, next question. You're very hardworking. Thanks. I think like that's the only like compliment one that I just let slide in. I'll take that. Yeah, I think so. There's obviously days where I feel wholly and entirely unmotivated. With the situation, it's very hard to feel motivated every single day of the week. But I feel like I say this anecdote fucking every day, but because I've literally wanted to do this and been trying to do this as a blogger since I was 14, I would make blogs, I'd get found out by my friends and bullied for it and I'd remove it. I've literally been doing that since high school. So now that I'm here and I'm seeing progress and like this is my full fucking time job, why would I not work hard? Because it's like, this is all you've ever fucking wanted, so like you better work, bitch, you know? So yeah, I feel like I do. So these next ones aren't really like one entire question, but I had a lot of these of this caliber, and they're all very different stances on my shyness, my introvert extrovertness. Someone said you're secretly very shy in real life. Someone said you're super loud and outgoing. Someone said you find it harder in large group settings. There was a few more, I'll pop them here. It depends. It totally depends on the people I'm with, how many people are in a room. There is some people that if I meet one-on-one and we click, I will be super loud and probably quite obnoxious to the general folk around me. But if I click with someone, I click with someone, and I'm learning further on in my life that it's rare that I click with someone. So when I do, I like, friend, be my friend. But if I don't click with someone, and I can tell straight away when we're just not gonna be symbiotic together and create something beautiful, I will be very shy because I'll be like, this person doesn't like me. It's very evident that this person doesn't like me, so I will just... One of the last ones, and then I've got one that I don't want to say, but I feel like it's like kind of tea, you know? Anyway, and the second to last one is you're always in a good mood and a very positive person. I don't know if I'm honest. I'll ask my mum. It's very hard. I've got good at identifying my personality, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know anything about myself. I'll ask my mum. She's dog walking.
Are you Banji?
Mum.
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
I'm filming a video right now and it's basically like people assuming things about me. And someone said that you're always in a good mood and a very positive person. Would you agree with that statement?
No.
Oh.
Of course you're not always in a good mood. Right? You
But
are
would you...
Pollyanna.
Who's Pollyanna?
You know nothing. In literature, darling, she was a little girl that was an orphan and had a shit life and was always playing the glad game. However awful things were, she just played the glad game.
Okay, thank you very much, Maxine. I'll call you later.
That's quite all right.
What are you doing?
All right, lover.
Okay, love you.
Bye, darling.
Bye. Well, there you go. I'm a grumpy bitch, according to Max. I think for like some days I got it, and some days I don't, and I need a day to be a bit of a leggy to almost like charge up my positivity. Like on Friday I was in the worst mood. Didn't put on stories, didn't like let the world know I was sad. I took half day, I lay in bed and I just watched 90 Day Fiancé and Upload, and I just needed a day to be sad. Sounds like but nothing has happened. Sometimes I just need a day to be a bit negative, and then the next day I was like, let's get it, boys. Made pancakes and we're good. So this came up twice, which is funny. I'm not going to put the names in of the accounts. Well, there was 2 accounts that people were saying. You find it frustrating when other accounts like copy you, and one person said the same 2 accounts copying you bugs you. It's very interesting that you guys see that. I'm a big sister at heart. I am a big sister to my little sister, and I have grown up being quite accustomed to being copied, but there is something online about being copied that is just irksome, especially when there's like no credit and it's quite evident that you are just copying someone's entity online. Especially when it's not just like an outfit. An outfit's sweet, like really nice that you have liked my style, but when it's like someone's demeanor feed is a little bit like, could you actually not do that? Yeah, online it's a little bit annoying, but I don't know these girls. I'm sure they know for a fact if they watch this they'll be like, that's me you're talking about. But hey, chill, but like also like not chill. Right, I think we'll leave that there, you know. I really enjoyed that, you know. I did. I'll say it how I'll say it. I really enjoyed that. I will see you, I think we're doing a vlog for the rest of the week. Stop! Yeah, I think I'm gonna vlog, so you'll have that on Sunday. Love ya.